Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a full face of first impressions from one brand only, and that is the Cathy Doll brand. This is a brand that is made in Korea. It is a really good quality drugstore brand. I have tried some of their products before, but all these products that I'm going to be trying in the video today are brand new to me. I've never tried them before. Most of them have been left unopened because I knew I was going to film this video. In particular, I wanted to focus on their brand new range. This is the Automatic Aura range. Now this comes with a cream foundation and a cushion foundation. I'm going to be trying both in the video and letting you know my first impressions of both products. And yeah, if you want to find out a little bit more about the Cathy Doll range and what I think of the range and the prices and just, I don't know, the performance in general, then please keep on watching. So the first product I'm going to use from this Cathy Doll AA series is this Automatic Aura Cream. It's basically a foundation, and as I mentioned, I've never tried this product before, so this is the first time I'm actually opening it up. Okay, here we go. So this is what it looks like out of the packaging. Really pretty, really cute. And I'm going to start by applying it with my beauty blender. Now this foundation is pretty impressive. It is anti-acne, anti-aging, brightening, moisturizing, spot covering, cooling, sun protecting, oil controlling. That is a lot of benefits in one. Now I read the press release quite a while ago when I first got this product, and I did remember reading that it contained tea tree oil. But at first, before I used this product, I had completely forgotten that it was there. But as soon as you apply the product, you're immediately hit with this really lovely tea tree smell. I love it. I find natural essential oil smells really soothing, so I like that this foundation kind of smells like tea tree oil. As you guys can see, it is a little light for my skin, but I like it that way. I'm going to go back in and kind of put in the dimension in my face with a contour powder later on. It is definitely very kind of semi-matte. It does have a nice glow to it, but at the same time it does control the oil from coming through. I like that. It also claims that it is spot covering. I feel like it does have a nice kind of medium coverage, but if you've got acne scars that are quite dark, you will still need to use a concealer. Overall though, I am really liking the coverage of this foundation and the finish of this foundation. And I do think it is buildable, so if you want like a little bit of extra coverage, you can still build it a bit. I am looking really ghostly right now. I swear to God, it doesn't look this crazy in real life. The camera and the lighting just picks up so much. Next, I'm going to go in with this Slimline Eyebrow Pencil, also from the Cathy Doll range. Now, obviously, as I go along, there are going to be products that I don't have from the range, so I'm just going to be using my own makeup products to fill those in. If you are interested in finding out what products they are listed in the description box below. I actually really like this product. The tip of the pencil is very, very fine, so you get to draw kind of real hair-like strokes on the brows, which I really like. I feel like my left brow has a lot more hairs than my right brow. The texture of this pen is really nice. Like, it draws on really nice and fine and strong, and then it blends out really nicely when you run a comb through it as well. So overall, you get a really nice kind of natural look. As natural as my brows can be anyway. Because I have so few brow hairs, I definitely have to draw in a lot more than most people. So my brows do tend to look less natural than people with more brow hairs. The brows are looking really red right now, and that's just the color of the brow pencil that I got. So I'm going to try and neutralize it a tiny bit with this. This is the Triple Eyebrow Designing, also by Cathy Doll. And oh, there goes the brush. Anyway, these colors are also still a little bit red, but they are slightly ashier than the pencil, so we'll see how they go. Again, this product does blend in really easily and seamlessly with the skin. Every time you run a comb through it, it just becomes nice and more natural. It doesn't get rubbed off completely, which I really like. Well, obviously everybody will really like that about brow products. So yeah, very nice, but still pretty red. At the moment, with the state that my hair is in, I can actually take some red, but overall, I kind of prefer my brow products to be a little bit more ashy. So I'm not sure if they have a more ashy shade than this, but hopefully they do, because these products are actually really good. So there's no concealer in this range, so I'm going to just be using my own to fill up the blanks. This one is just one that I have from It Cosmetics. And then I'm also going to go in with a concealer to cover any spots that the Automatic Aura cream couldn't cover. Automatic Aura, that's an interesting name. And then I'm going to set everything with this one. It's called the Matte Powder Cushion Oil Control from the Automatic Aura range. And I also need to cut this open. The packaging is super cute. I love this mix of colors. Okay, that was totally unexpected. This is not a setting powder. This is actually a cushion foundation, which, since I have it, I'm going to try. I totally assumed that it was a powder. I think this one has more coverage than the cream that I used earlier. Ooh, actually I like this a lot more than the cream. It's got really good coverage and it blends so well when you use this application sponge. Oh, I really, really like this product. And I think it's a tiny bit darker than the cream as well, which is great for my skin. Yep, I really like this product. Also has a really nice tea tree smell to it, but I do notice that the tea tree smell actually fades after a while, so if you guys are concerned about the smell, you really don't have to be. Oh, this is a really, really pretty product. Let's pull up a little bit more information about this product. So it does the same thing. It contains a little bit of powder in it, which is how it's going to help control the oil. It is also anti-acne, anti-aging, cooling, soothing. So they market it as a concealer and a foundation in one, which I definitely agree with. It did cover all the acne scars that I almost took away by applying it earlier. Because I did have the concealer on there earlier, but once I started to pat it in a little bit, the concealer came off. But I just layered on a bit more foundation and it went on really, really nicely. It is grease-free and cooling. I definitely feel like it's cooling. As for the grease-free thing, I'm not sure yet. I do feel a little tackiness, and the foundation does come off on my finger when I tap it. So we'll let it set for a little bit and see how it goes. But for now, I'm going to move on to the eye makeup. Just to be clear, normally I would set the face, but since we are testing out this product and seeing how it wears on the skin, I'm not going to set it with powder just yet. So I'm going to move on to the eyes, and the first product I'm going to be using is just an eyeshadow primer. And I'm just going to blend that into the entire eyelid using a synthetic brush. Now, I don't have any eyeshadow products to show you from Cathy Doll, so I'm just going to be using a regular eyeshadow palette that I have on hand. And what I'm going to do is start with the lightest color on the palette on any kind of fluffy brush, and I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. And this is going to be our base. Next, I'm going to be going in with a nice kind of warm brown color. This is going to be my transition color. I'm not going to focus too much in the eye makeup in this video since this is a first impressions video of the Cathy Doll products, but I just wanted to show you guys a really simple eye look that you can do that's quick and easy. And this is especially good if you're looking to do a kind of dark lip or a reddy pinky lip, because those colors are really difficult to match with kind of darker eyeshadow or a more complicated eye look. So if you're doing a really nice bright lip, this is the perfect eyeshadow look for you. And then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and a slightly darker color, probably this one right here on the palette. And that's going to go into the crease as well, just to define it a little bit. Now what I like to do with crease brushes and crease colors is I like to go in with a smaller brush to place that color directly where I want it to be. And then I'll go in with a slightly fluffier brush to blend it out. And as you can see, I'm kind of just letting it fade away at the outer corners right here. And that's going to join up with our eyeliner later. Alright, that is more or less the eye look done. We're keeping it nice and simple. I'm going to go in now with this shocking black liner, also from Cathy Doll. So this tip is really nice and thin, which I love. Especially when you have hooded eyelids, you need as thin a tip as possible, because you don't want to line your lids too thickly. Otherwise, you're just going to accentuate that hood. I'm just cleaning up a little bit underneath the eyeliner with the same BB powder that I was using earlier. What is it called? It is the AA Matte Powder Cushion, sorry. And I really like this product. It's pretty pigmented, so the coverage is really nice and high. And it did dry down, So now when I pat my face, only the tiniest bit of product comes out, but it's more or less pretty set. One last eyeshadow trick for you guys. If you want to make your eyes seem a little bit bigger, you go back into the color that you used in the crease and just draw it underneath your lash line. I don't have a mascara from Cathy Doll, so I'm just going to be using my own to fill in those lashes right before I apply some falsies. Right, so I've got my lashes on, and I think the foundation is holding up pretty damn well on its own, so I don't think I'm going to powder. I am now going to move on to the next product. This is the Face Forward Nefertiti Contour Kit. That's quite cute. You can see a little picture. I'm just going to go in with this face palette using the contour powder, the blush, and the highlighter. All because we are testing out the products after all. Just showing you guys, I'm cutting open everything. This is what it looks like on the inside. I'm going to start with the contour powder, and you can tell it's a really nice, more neutral shade. And it blends really nicely as well. And bear in mind, I don't have any powder underneath. Oh, this is a nice color. And these products are really affordable too. I'll leave the product names and prices down below in the description box. Gonna slim my face down a little bit. That is a really, really nice contour color. Next we're going to move on to the blush color. So I'm picking it up on just a regular blush brush. Ooh, okay. It looks really pigmented. So use a light hand. Yep, it is really, really pigmented. Again, score 1 for Cathy Doll. Really nicely done. This is really nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, now for the highlight color. It's not as kind of shiny and pigmented as, say, the balm, but it's still really nice, and it's very suitable for, I think, like beginners who don't want to make too much of an impact with their makeup, because I mean, admittedly, the Mary Luminizer does take a bit of getting used to. And finally, to finish off the look, I have 3 lip colors, only I'm not sure which one I want to use. Okay, I barely do any really, really bright lip looks, so I'm going to try the brightest one, and if I don't like it, I'll just take it off. I do not wear neon colors, but let's see where this goes. So this, guys, is the finished look for my first impressions of Cathy Doll video. So far, the standout products for me are definitely the AA cushion. I think the coverage is so amazing, and I love the idea that the AA range is kind of anti-aging, brightening, oil controlling, and just anti-acne as well. It performs so many different benefits in just the one product, and I am looking for all those benefits in the one product, so I think it is a perfect match for me. I like the fact that you don't have to powder it down if you don't want to. I think it still makes the skin look really good, really nice, and kind of semi-matte with a little bit of glow coming through. Overall though, oh, even that contour palette is just such a winner for me. I enjoy using these products very, very much. If you guys have any questions about the Cathy Doll products, by the way, just let me know and I will get to your questions as soon as I can. You can contact me on Snapchat, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, or just in the comments box below. All the other information about Cathy Doll will be listed in the description box below, just in case you guys want to go and check the brand out. And I think that's about it for me and this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope I see you in my next video. Bye!